Hi guys, welcome back. This is 20 Gaming again, bringing another Silver and Blood content. So before we start, if you're enjoying the content in this channel, please do consider subscribing, hitting the like button, and hitting that notification bell. So we're starting, we're almost there, okay? So I'm almost at the 300 PT here. So again, when you hit to 450, we're halfway there. You will be able to choose a transcendent unit. Okay, so which are this transcendent unit is applicable to your account? My suggestion is, again, it's all depending on your account needs. So I'm just wanna point out their skills and why are they very very strong in a way. So I feel for me, if like the most unique character here for me is this lovely gentleman here. I'm so envious of people who has incendiary Agares. Okay, Incendiary Agares is so OP because like of his ability here. So he's a forecast full moon character. She's also a sorcerer. So channels a selected target for 10 seconds, continuously dealing damage to the target to enemies around it. While channeling, Agares loses 11% of his max HP. If the target dies, a new target within the range will be selected. It's like a laser beam. Okay? And then like magical damage, deals damage, circle around the enemy. So when Agares is near death, he descends into the flames and cannot be targeted. After 5 seconds, he activates Flames of Creation. So purifies all debuffs and fully restores his HP. This state will trigger early if all other allies are defeated. After Flames of Creation is cast, Agares damage increases by 50%. His next ultimate costs 0 blood stolen, doesn't lose HP from his ultimate. Can only be triggered once per her turn. So almost like he has this second life of his, almost like a phoenix like way. That's why there's like burning in his like insides of him. Like, you know, he's the bell ringer. He's he's like a flame controller. So this is the most unique part of him. So especially when you have this stage where in like chapter 8-7 people are having problems with the 8-7. If you have incendiary Agares, if you want to survive in that stage, he can provide that because like he cannot die for a few seconds. So that will buy you time for you to survive. So that would mean you clearing that content from not clearing it content. So he's really good. He also hits really hard. So for me, I think in general consensus, for me all of this have their own uses, but like again, incendiary Agares would be your pick if ever you want to pull. Okay, unless otherwise he's the only one who has this ability. Okay, so if you want a healer, a legit healer, the strongest healer, that would be, oh my god, she's really pretty as well. She's really big and there's an eye on the chest there. It's Seth. Okay, one of the strongest healers in the game. It's like reverse allies HP 3 seconds and also purifies 1 debuff. So she also purifies, prioritizing control effects. This skill is not like she's like a pure healer for your team. Okay, technically you can survive with Acapella, Iona. That's a strong combo. But if you don't have a dedicated healer and you don't want, like for example, you don't want like an Iona, you just want a healer and you don't want to move around, you can use Seth. Or I know it's very difficult to remove Acapella from the team because Acapella is so good. She increases your the cooldown of your ability very quickly, so that you can reach to that like a level wherein you can cast your ults. Okay, so either the two, if you want to remove one, you can put Seth for your heals. Okay, so if you're, but like again, I rather get my incendiary Agares because like he's so OP, I can swap with like my attackers. So if you want Seth as a healer, you can do so. If you want, this one is so OP, Transcendent Haiti. One of the like strongest damage dealer out there. Like deals total of 2,250 attack damage to enemies in a rectangle. Distributes evenly, immediately triggers all continuous damage effects carried by 2 enemies by twice. So activates 2 basic attack deals, like target inflicts 1 stack of pestilence. So pestilence, physical damage, cast every 2 gains attack speed down. So slowing down the enemies. So it's so cool wherein when Blood Moon is activated, Haiti's next 2 basic attacks are replaced by her special. This is crazy. When like the Blood Moon is activated, her next 2 basic attacks are replaced by this special. So crazy. And then once his continuous damage effect is ends, she has a 50% chance to gain 1 stack of pestilence again for 12 seconds. If the target dies, all continuous damage effects on them have a 50% chance to transfer to another enemy. So she's very strong. Okay, she's really pretty and she's really strong as well. So I do really like Transcendent Sati, but like I still would go with my Agares. Okay, I still would go with my Agares. And then this one also one of the strongest tank in the game, Transcendent Amy. Okay, Transcendent Amy, we're in Dreams of Atlantis. It's a 4 cast ult. So transforms nearby Landis spirits into Landis Phantom, which envelopes Amy, who gains all damage taken down. And then all enemies afterwards. And then on that wave, she stuns and pushes back all of the enemies. So she's a tank that stuns, just like Bella, but she's much stronger. All damage taken down, all damage taken by like minus 30%, does not stack with effects. Stun control as well. So she has stuns. She has like decreased damage. So damage taken down minor, damage taken down moderate, decreased 30% damage, does not stack with effect. So with 3 land spirit, gain magic damage taken down moderate. Okay, so she's pretty strong, pretty tanky. So activates every 2 basic attacks. This is her special Decree of Fallen Sovereign. Activates every 2 basic attacks, generating 1 untargetable landed spirit. So she summons a jellyfish, but like it's not targetable. Okay, so all land spirit each deals target recovering HP as well to the damage dealt. She's one of the strongest or the strongest tank compared to Bella, but like again, Bella is so OP in a way wherein she's free. So really cool to have. If you want, so we can I've talked to like Seth is the healer. Agares is very unique wherein like he doesn't die abruptly, so he stays there on the field. It's really important to survive on stages that needs for you to survive. So Haiti, Transcendence Haiti is one of the strongest attackers out there. So Transcendent Amy is one of the strongest tank. So Noah, Transcendent Noah is a bit unique in a way. Deals in a cone, absorbs all allied shades on the field, creating 4 wormholes plus 2 of each shade absorb. Each wormhole on that area deals damage. Select target dice immediately switches to the nearby target. So, talent effective range when unit other than shades are defeated. A shade is summoned behind Noah, which is untargetable and inherits. So, it's like additional, another phantasmal nightmare, another character hitting on top of Noah's himself hitting the enemy. So, again, at this one, the special one, after 2 basic attacks, stealing its soul to summon a shade. A summon that performs range basic attack in sync with, like, I'm not quite sure if I'd rather summon for Noah. So again, I'd rather summon very specific. And then Lamine. Lamine is so OP. She's like in Vampire Hunter D, you know, the mistress of the tower. So she looks like that. So she looks like she's gonna betray the vampire family. So to enemies in a circle, blood servants are hit, damage increase. Okay, so she gets Blood Servant. At the start of battle, Lemon creates a blood explosion and turns herself. Hit enemies, turning them Blood Servants for 20 seconds. Boss level units cannot be turned into Blood Servants. So she can turn enemies into... Lemon gains lifesteal. When Blood Servant dies, gets 1 stack. So she's summoning Blood Servants and she heals as well. But like, again, she's fairly strong, but like, it's not really popping to my head. Like, is she gonna be part of my combination? But like, the good thing about... Like what I told you, Incendiary Agares is he's technically OP. If I'll be the one doing the selector, I'll get him because he's so unique other than all of this. Because you have a tank, you have a damage dealer already, and you have a healer. But again, if you're specific that you want a healer, get Seth. If you want specific on attacks, you want Transcendent Sati. If you want to get those tanks, more like strongest tank, Transcendent Amy. If you want to summon for Blood Souls control, use Lamine, Shades on Noah, and yeah, that's it. But like, again, my suggestions, get this Transcendence Aggress. He's so OP. He also hits really hard as well, just like a laser beam. I really want this lovely gentleman in a way wherein I need him in my roster. Okay, so once I hit like 450, I'm gonna summon for him, hands down, no questions asked. So how about you guys? Again, it's all about players account if you need them, but again, everybody needs like an Incendiary Agares in their team, I feel. So comment down below, what do you think? I would like to hear from you guys. Who are you choosing here? I would like to hear from you guys down in the comment section down below. So this is again 2300 Gaming, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Bye bye.